Good evening. This is CTV News for Friday, August 8th. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Byron Scott. Thank you for joining us this evening. President Obama orders airstrikes in Iraq that target ISIS militants in the northern part of the country. U.S. military jets carried out 2 strikes. The Pentagon says they bombed artillery that was used by ISIS to target a Kurdish group that was protecting an area where the U.S. maintains a consulate and joint operations center in that country. Now, Dr. James Dula is a retired Air Force major who worked in intelligence at the Pentagon in D.C. in Virginia. He supports the president's decision.
And with American lives at stake there, I think the president is justified in saying we must protect American interests. And I'm sure that's what's first and foremost on his mind. So that would be justification to go back in and to protect America's interests.
The president also ordered U.S. troops to drop food and water on Iraqi civilians trapped in the region. And a school teacher who died following a tragic traffic accident last week involving police is laid to rest. Karen Holt Williams was killed last Friday during the morning commute when her car was hit by an out-of-control Maryland State Police cruiser. That vehicle was driven by 18-year-old cadet Sebastian Reyes. Investigators say he didn't have his lights and siren on when he attempted to use a crossover for emergency vehicles. Reyes sideswiped the vehicle, causing his car to spin out of control, hitting Williams' vehicle. The family has secured an attorney who says they may file a lawsuit.
It is an option, and there's a lot of pain right now. There are 5 children. One of the children, it took a while to get home. He's serving in the military, so the Red Cross was able to facilitate him getting back to Maryland for the funeral, and I think he's going to be a part of the conversation as to what happens next.
Now, Williams says the results of a police investigation are expected in on Monday. The report will be sent to the state attorney's office, which will determine if the officer will face charges.
If you plan on hitting the highway this weekend, then you may want to watch your speed. The Maryland State Police Department is teaming up with Virginia to crack down on reckless driving. Latifah Majid has more on the story.
Yes, guys, Maryland and Virginia are teaming up this weekend as part of a saturation patrol to crack down on reckless driving. Now, if you take a look behind me, you can see that things are moving pretty smooth right now. But in the next few hours, you can expect to see a lot of police out here. And they will even have their motorcycle patrol out here on the Beltway as part of an effort to reduce accidents. Now, here are some of the things that they will be looking for: speeding, aggressive driving, texting and driving, and seatbelt violations. Now, these violations can hold a fine of up to $500, so make sure that you practice safe driving. In Forestville, I'm Latifah Majid, CTV News.
And the saturation patrol will last until August 10th. Well, calling all shoppers, there's a special going on in retail stores around the state. It starts this weekend, and Maryland's comptroller is already out spreading the word. Rochelle Metzger is in Baltimore County with the details.
Go forth and shop. That's what state officials hope people will do during Maryland Shop Tax-Free Week. So if you've got back-to-school shopping to do, you want to take advantage of those summer sales, or you want to start your fall wardrobe, it's the ideal time to do it. Spend, save, spur the economy. That's the goal of Shop Maryland Tax-Free Week.
We pay taxes all year, so to have a couple of days free of it, it's a good thing.
State Comptroller Peter Francho says the initiative brings a big boost to retail businesses.
Starts August 10th to August 16th. It's exemption of 6% sales tax on any item of clothing or shoe wear.
That's priced at $100 or less. So why would the state be willing to forego $5 million in tax revenue?
We gain tens of millions of dollars in revenues, in my opinion, as the comptroller, because there's so much more economic activity. This is the second biggest shopping week of the year because of this very small tax break.
Joy Lovell thinks it's a great idea for back-to-school shopping.
You know, it's so much that you have to get for kids now, and everything's so expensive, and any little bit of savings does help.
Dinasha Odie doesn't control the purse strings when it comes to buying clothes, but says what benefits Mom's wallet could potentially benefit her weekend wardrobe.
Hopefully, yes, I think so. I mean, that'll probably be a lot better.
Pajamas and a shirt and a purse.
Renee Harris is done shopping for the day, but says not having to pay Maryland's 6% sales tax is enough to lure her back.
It doesn't take much, so probably yes.
So just to be clear, this is for back to school shopping, not school supplies. And in case you were wondering, accessories are not included. So jewelry, watches, scarves, belts, handbags do not apply. This is really just for clothes and shoes. But if you're anything like me, you can still do a lot of damage. So happy shopping, everyone. From Owings Mills, I'm Rochelle Metzger. Back to you on the studio.
And for more information on qualifying items and a list of things that are exempt, you can log on to marylandtaxes.com or call 1-800-MD-TAXES. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I'm Byron Scott. Up next.